The rotations are about to be absolutely diabolical. Fear have the best position of the, and they might be able to turn this around and box the rest of these teams in, forcing them to go either the long way and expose themselves over to the high terrain, or K9 Esports could at least snatch a couple of more eliminations as we progress. But it could be anybody's game. Why Esports have increased their threshold to 13 eliminations now, and they might be going for a little bit more than they would like, but here they come. Fear actually takes a dash going up the hillside positions, but that was a bad call, and Kakali will catch Monty off guard, knocks him off, and that is a dangerous play. 415 steals that one away. Wait, though. This, wait, wait. But that is on Solid Army, though. I'm not tweaking, am I? I'm pretty sure even the team is there. That is on Solid Army. On Solid Army has 14 eliminations, chat. I wasn't tweaking. Like, I know that Y Esports was a little bit tricky there in the previous game, but I'm pretty sure I just saw the tags, and the tags are on Solid Army, so it's accurate. It's pretty accurate. It's accurate, chat. On Solid Army has 14 eliminations, chat. Unless I'm missing something absolutely diabolical going on here, but I literally saw their tags, so that looks like it's on Solid Army that is cooking. But hey, yo, my bad if I wasn't locked in. On Solid Army, I was not familiar with your game, man, but it looks like you got this one on lock here. And now Southeast with a sight line over to that southwestern side. I think they are trying to hold the entirety of the south. Guard also up north from their position. T-Back has a sideline on their position. Their position machine will be getting turned off, and that will be the end of the road for Andromeda. And they will be taking more hits as they go back into the lobby, only with, I believe, 2 eliminations. Not a very good start for them, not even in the slightest. But we will see if there's more to be covered on this sideline. Because right now, Crazy Weirdos are down to just K, the last one left. It's got a decent number of eliminations as well. It's got 5 out of the total 6 for the team. So it is something that he can keep on the front foot at this stage. But right now, why so serious? Also with an identity thing going on, Bro is trying to spin around the corners there, trying to hide folks. Does he have an angle on him? And why always me will be sent back into the lobby. And that will be the end of the road, chat. Yes. And now Supernova down to their duo with the ideas here. Looks like this is going to be a nasty turn. Oh, trade-off. Pseudo gets knocked away there. Big opportunity for Why So Serious to advance their position. This would be the best time to do this, as Pseudo has gotten knocked away. The smoke's already ensued. Now would be the best time for Doro to make his advance, and he does make his advance immediately into the next phase of the zone. Beautiful timing as well. We are down to 6 teams though, 10 players alive, but Why So Serious have given themselves a little bit of a breather, and the advance comes through. The chances that they've been looking for, they may have just found. Supernova giving them an opportunity. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, this is on Solid Army with 15 eliminations, chat. And they're absolutely tearing it through. K9 Esports still down to their solo man, Rumsey. And how many more points can he amass for them before the clock runs out? But right now, Solid Army have everything going for them. They've got the numbers, they've got the eliminations, they've got everything piping through. But Rumsey probably about to throw a spanner in the works there. He steals one away. 415 was not aware. And K9 will bite, strike them down. And now, numbers advantage may have just dissipated right now for Solid Army. They lose a man. And now everything is a balanced diet. 2 for Supernova, 2 for Unsolid Army, 2 for Vanguard. It's all balanced all the way across. It is only K9 and Why So Serious to have solo players alive. They're pretty sure that Doro is very much alive inside of that little house. They can't confront him, as they will be spotted by Unsolid Army, so they do not want to take that risk. But it's all anyone's game at this stage. Can turn out either way. It can be one way, and this could be a very, very huge game changer. But it's all about standing on business. It is all about doing big thing here. Vanguard could be in a little world of trouble, but they make it through just in time. I'm not sure why they don't both get inside of the vehicle. That would have been so good for them, but unfortunately they do not make a dash for it. But fortunately for Light, he does make it into the next phase of the zone, so he can chill in this area, and he does have a little bit of protection, a little bit of cover to work with. Supernova, can they fly? Can they fly to that chicken dinner? They've got numbers equal as everyone else, but Unsullied Army, they're just a little bit more bloodthirsty with 16 eliminations, and they potentially might be doing a 20 bomb here. Unsullied Army about to show everyone else why they are the Unsullied. Kakali with an angle there, high ground position. I mean, Unsullied Army are spread so nicely, but can they spread the rest of the opposition and cause them problems? It is all left to them. Final sequence. Why so serious? Still slithering through into the zone there. Vanguard could have an angle on him, but can he protect that position? This is where it gets very dicey. All of the angles here, they could be covered, they could be forced out, they could be held onto that position again to work it all the way through. Duro starts to spin around his position, compromises immediately as well. I think he knows that the angles are going to be very tight. Supernova had eyes the entire time, and they will be shutting him down. We're down to 4 teams now, 6 players alive, 2 for Supernova, and Sudo's running around the ground floor, trying to make sure that no one can capitalize on that open space over to the northwestern side. But they might try to make something happen here. Unsullied, not giving away the compound position, not giving away the high ground that they've held onto it for the longest, but the play zone is going to be a big factor, and it has determined that all hell will break loose in the middle of the park. Open field, open season. It is anyone's game now. Can they advance? Rizzle has a clear path to advance his position into the open space there, but he might be spotted out by Nova. It is anyone's game at this stage, but Unsullied Army have a 46% chance of winning this game based off of sheer will. But can they make that count for something? Nova have pulled up into the mix. They've taken floor, and now they are noisy neighbors for Unsullied Army. K9 will lose Rumsey. He bows out to the blue zone, denying the points for all of the opposition. Now there's only 3 points to be had here for Unsullied. So they will only get a maximum of 19 eliminations here. They will not be 20 bomb, but a 19 elimination chicken dinner is no easy feat. It is still a very good performance, but will they be able to see it through? Kakali now, grenade in hand, he starts to charge. Pseudo gets caught, low corner, but he bounces off the walls and he's going to be knocked away by KC and Unsullied. Be bottling here, they bottle it to Supernova. KC bites them in the backside, and Unsullied Army capitulate under the pressure, tossing grenades off the walls and hurting themselves in the process. Supernova had their work cut out for them, and now Vanguard, can they do the same? Can they turn this around? Can they take the game away from Supernova? Will the play zone force them out into the open and for them to lose out on this position? It is any sequence here for Supernova. KC and Pseudo, can they close this down? Light continues to palm the grenades. He sees this, but he's not sure when Supernova will start to advance. It is open season in the middle of the park now. Who's going to make the move? Light continues to advance. He's got the sight line. He's got the angles there. KC in a 1 versus trying to play into the open space. He gets a first spray. Light goes on high ground. Face over to the left. Right. Face again over the shot, but no time to take time. Play will make it instead and send Vanguard into the lobby. Just take the game away for Vanguard. Very close. Absolutely very close, ladies and gentlemen. It's absolutely insane. Wow. Wow. I mean, Unsullied Army is the game. Is the game, chat. Unsullied Army, I expected more. I mean, they had everything. At some point, they had the numbers advantage, but it's just one of those things, man. They capitulated and it didn't work out for them. But still, a solid performance. Probably still one on the leaderboard But for this particular game, I think they're still first place because you can't look away from 16 eliminations. So that's just something you have to be very, very aware of. But ladies, 2 games down, 2 more to go. If you don't know, now you know. It is in Pro League Season 9. It is the group stages. We are going to bring you match number 3 right after the break.
At the 10 and 8E Campus Game Fest right here in Port Harcourt. It's games, music, networking, and non-stop fun. The best part is it's all free. And if you're seeing this, your campus can be next.
Hello everyone, I'm Jindu. I'm the winner of Just Dance game, and I want to use this medium to appreciate Monster Energy Drink and 10NSE.
Hello, welcome to the Campus Game Fest 2026 happening live at University of Ibadan. There's so much activities going on today, games, fun, and music. Come, let's have fun.
my name is Nifi. I'm the winner of Free Fire, University of Ibadan, Campus Game First 2026. Thank you, Monster Energy, for sponsoring us. Thank you, 1080. We hope to see you next time. Thank you.
My name is Grace. I'm the winner of Just Dance competition. Thank you, 1080. Thank you, Monster.
My name is Olado Sinok. I'm the winner of Street Fighter tournament at the Campus Game Fest, University of Ibadan. Thank you, 1080. Thank you, Monster.
My name is Olayemi. I'm the winner of the PUBG Mobile at University of Ibadan, Campus Game Fest. Thank you, 1080. Thank you, Monster.
The Nigerian Pro League Grand Final Season 8 by Monster Energy and Telegate.
Speed of the goal, get it into that bench, comfortably, send them out, the ground is sports. Let me be aware that there's someone happening to them, they can
This is going to end the final games of the night.
Nigerian Pro League Season 8 Finals. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Monster Energy, make some noise.
at the 10 and 8E Campus Game Fest right here in Port Harcourt. It's games, music, networking, and non-stop fun. The best part is it's all free. And if you're seeing this, your campus can be next.
Hello everyone, I'm Jindu. I'm the winner of Just Dance Game, and I want to use this medium to appreciate Monster Energy Drink and 10NSE.
Hello, welcome to the Campus Game Fest 2026 happening live at University of Ibadan. There's so much activities going on today. Games, fun, and music. Come, let's have fun.
Hi, my name is Nifi. I'm the winner of Free Fire, University of Ibadan Campus Game First 2026. Thank you Monster Energy for sponsoring us. Thank you 10N80. We hope to see you next time. Thank you.
My name is Grace. I'm the winner of Just Dance Competition. Thank you 10N80. Thank you Monster.
My name is Oladot Enoch. I'm the winner of Street Fighter tournament at the Campus Game Fest, the University of Ibadan. Thank you 10N80. Thank you Monster. My name is Olayemi. I'm the winner of the PUBG Mobile at University of Ibadan Campus Game Fest. Thank you 10N80. Thank you Monster.
The Nigerian Pro League Grand Final Season 8 by Monster Energy and 10N80.
Speed of the game, get the people to that bench, comfort is being you send them out, the ground is sports. And be aware that there's someone happening to them. They can't get this to work.
This is going to end the final games of the night.
Woo. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the Nigerian Pro League Season 9. It's the group stages. We've had 2 games down, 2 more to go. Match number 3. Erangel is up and ready to go. Ladies and gentlemen, we just saw an amazing chicken dinner coming through from the guys from Supernova. Their first of the tournament and many more to come. They have been absolutely incredible to watch. But Unsolid Army stole the show. Stole the show. 16 eliminations is no easy feat. But now they have to do it again to assert dominance on this group. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you are crowned NPL champion. That is how champions do. That is how champions behave. That is the mentality of champions. And it is time for a new champion. Ladies and gentlemen, it is match number 3 for the NPL season 9. The group stages. 2 games. One has so far 63 players in the mix. 6 teams all vying for that top spot. Remember, is the top 8 teams that will advance to the next stage. Everybody wants to be in the next stage, and you know where the next it is the finals, where everybody wants to be in the final. Who doesn't want to be in the final? Who doesn't want to be in the NPL? Well, now is your opportunity to show exactly what you're made of, to show your mettle, to show that you've got what it takes to be crowned the best, the #1 team in PUBG Mobile as far as Nigeria and Sub-Saharan Africa is concerned. You are the best, and no other opportunity will come for you to prove that except in the NPL. At our disposal here is very interesting, though. We've seen that, and it cuts all the way through from Novo. It cuts all the way through from Novo down toward the western side. Gatka very much in play here. It turns out, either way, though, it could be very problematic, though, if it doesn't pan out the way you would expect. But even at that, it is anyone's game at this stage. It's a good shout, nonetheless. Very good shout. We're going to see who wants it more and who perspective. But the guys from Vanguard had a very decent game. Finished in the top 2 in the last game. Finishing in the top 2 is a good shout. Very good shout as well. But there is a little bit more to be done here. Guard your babe. Well. Could have said it better myself. Team Code also in the mix. Rin is around the corner. Could cause a little bit of problems there. VXR also sending your sights onto the guys from Team Fear. Again, that could be very interesting. But got a lot of teams sequestered quite centrally. A couple of teams out in the western side, out of the zone as well. So Guard your babe managed to get dropped off there, and Team Cold are gonna trade one off. A couple more shots with the M16 there from Guardian. It's a good position for them to at least hold off defensively. Machete's already making a play for it, coming in from the left-hand side. Good angle for them. They might be able to live on this one. Betrayer spins around the corner. He's got the Uzi. Is about to make it rain with rounds of applauses now. Over to that right-hand side. A good spray. Again, he tries through. But Team Vanguard are back to full strength. So is Team Cold trying to equalize the numbers here. But he has to find an angle, and he has to make sure he works in their favor going forward. Lights is trying to make something happen. I believe he spotted them, trying to get their numbers back up. Rin is going to spin all the way back. He manages to escape the danger. The guard is going to have to press forward any movement from now. But here they come now. Team Cold will play a little bit of the high ground position. Might work in their favor. But Oni is trying to get the angle on Betrayer there, and he might be spotted. Betrayer is in a very exposed and dangerous position, and Oni almost getting spotted there. Betrayer falls, but so does Oni. Machete trades him off immediately with the Uzi. It's one apiece right now. Team Cold this time will go down the toilet. He goes. Team Cold, you can feel it freezing in the air. The M4s, the M249s and all of the 5.56s reigning supreme against the guys from Vanguard. But Betrayer still knocked away. Rin very, very low on HP. He could be in a 4 versus 3 here. Light trying to show the way for the rest of his team. They're pressing forward again. Oh, that's a beautiful shot from Light. He spots the light at the end of the tunnel, and it is riddled with 9mm. And now Vanguard on the front foot. They're trying to take this on with the numbers they have been able to capitulate the guys from Team Code. Another one will bite the dust. Ren trying to circle back inside. He's only got a slither of HP, but again, he's also got the S12K machete. Might be coolest. That has to be the coolest effect I have ever seen. My word. Nah, man, I'm not using my enough UC. I'm not using this UC that PUBG Mobile is giving me. I'm not using it to the maximum effect, because what kind of crate is that one, or kill effect is that? My goodness, chat. What? I'm not using this UC. This UC way they will give me. I know they maximize them. Cause what? Bruh. But then again, how much UC do I even have? Chat, if I want to get that kind of, how many UC will I spend? Someone should tell me I spend. Someone should tell me in the chat, please. Is it like, do I need up to like 500 UC? I think I should be able to get that stuff with 500 UC now. Right, chat? What are we saying? 500 UC should be able to get me that kind of kill effect now, B. Shouldn't be more than 500. Anything more than 500 UC, you people are doing rituals. Well, Southeast, on the other hand, getting caught by Jay from Angels of Death as he's raining death upon them. Well, he's able to get at least one elimination so far. Not too prolific. At the edge of the zone against Southeast, losing out. There's all left to 4 Lee for AOD. But, it'll still be a very resounding game. Very quiet for them as well. They have stayed under siege, not having to worry too much about how they will get themselves into the final phases of the plays of Fury Sports. Not the best game that they've had so far, but not the worst one as well, as they are currently sitting with 1 elimination with a potential to know. Another one getting close. Beautiful shot from Ninja. Ninja tries to go for the 3-piece on K9, but no dice for him. He loses out, and Rumsey gets blown away. Looks like K9 as well get blown away by a vehicle explosion by their own teammate. Oh my goodness, it's Kraton as he bombs his teammate. The pressure from the NPL, that is what it causes you to do. Causes you to make mistakes, but Anonymous also getting caught out there for the crazy weirdos. He spins out of control as he hops out of the vehicle. He takes damage, but it doesn't cause any concern. Still has a little angle to cover it. But 6+1 is trying to hold on to the angle there. Good grenade getting churned out onto Southeast. They're trying to play a little bit closer than they would have liked to get. They try to get the angles to switch around those positions. It is very, very tough. It is very, very ideal for them if they can play it a little bit closer there. Good grenade through, but Anonymous still knocked away. K and Sisu trying to get their numbers up. Can they hold it on? more utilities, more grenades. 6+1 almost getting blown away. Good shot into the corners. He spins around, but no dice. SLK straight to the chest. Goes for onto the other side. Sisu immediately goes for the flush. Reduces the numbers. For Southeast, he's 1 HP. One shot is all it's going to take from Sisu. Can he get the angles? But no, Sisu goes down to the UMP and it busts yet another one. Monty tries to spray through, gets the angles there, but unfortunately Anonymous is going to bow out and he loses out there, and somehow Crazy Weirdos fall under the pressure, and they could have had this angle, they could have had this game. K knows that this team is getting their numbers picked up. As he informed Monty, though, a grenade, if it's launched perfectly, might cause some problems for Southeast. They can close this down, but unfortunately K will succumb. But that was a bad call from Crazy Weirdos. They had that one in the bag, but they lose out. Southeast will reconvene and get their numbers back into full formation. But that could have gone either ways. Down to 8 teams, 22 players, all vying for a chance now to turn something into, or rather to turn nothing into something. Supernova, like I said, a transition team. You can see how they're playing it from the south side, having to rotate themselves into the zone from the south position, trying to box the rest of these teams in exactly how they played it in the previous game in the same map. And it looks like that will be the end of Crazy Weirdos as Monty does get discovered. End of the road for him. But now they will try to hold it in, also making a dash for, he cuts them down to size. They lose a man, and that will cause them to panic and put them a bit of a skirmish. And now they go back to work. Those positions, and I spoke too soon, as Abdul will set the sightlines and will set the precedent onto the line from Nova, faking another shot. Agents go for them. They will lose and capitalize on that open position again. Nothing but trouble for them. They lose out. And it's Agents that is going to be the one that is going to be displaced. And now they will have to reposition themselves and get into another space. Machine continues to rain havoc on VXR as well. There's so much onto that hillside position. It is taking it all the way from them. The placements have started to roll in, and he spins around, but his vehicle might be going up and he might be out. But he hit the vehicle just in time to reposition. He might be able to spray through. Good spray. Basic T-back. T-back hops out, pops out as well. And the angles there might be getting forced out. He's exposed. Grenade over the top there from T-back and tries to launch that one into the side. That's a beautiful grenade. Molotov to follow suit, and 2+1 going down, and he gets flushed as well. T-back making a dash forward. Machine grenade in hand. He gets charged. If this grenade lands, Southeast can be dropped off here. This might be something, but he sprays over to the right hand side. One for a piece. Machine will have his engine turned off by T-bag. By Southeast, they hang on. 6 eliminations to the good, and that is a job well done. Unsullied Army, unfortunately, I spoke my esports now, backing it up, banking it in, but what Gen 2 gets spotted, he goes down as well. Trade off into the corner. VXR will be backing away. Leo spotted, goes down as well. Kami putting belt to backside to the guy from Y Esports, and immediately capitalizes on that position. But now they're trying to break forward. Grenades getting launched. Grenades getting launched from every nook and cranny. Molotovs flying by through the window. Vextra under siege now. It is all left to Kami. Can clutch? Y Esports, they're running up the windows. They're running up that hill. And they're running up that hill again. But no dice for them. Banana goes down, but Kami will not back down. Not without a fight. He continues to hold it on. Grenade getting charged up into the corners there. If he can get the angles, he might be able to make something happen. And that's a fantastic grenade. It hurts a little bit there, but Son is trying to take it on. He takes some more damage. And the Molotov, if he backs it up, he might be able to make something happen. But he spins into the corner. Oh, Kami! Almost turned it up a notch there, but Y Esports had something, and they bag him up, steal him like forensics, and that will be the end of the road for him, but not without putting out a fight. Chaos Syndicate now over to the high ground position. They capitalize on this. They've got 3 players alive. They've got 3 eliminations. They're smelling that chicken dinner, but nothing but trouble can cause some trouble. They're playing off into the eastern side. It's all about making the rotations at this stage now and making sure the angles could work in their favor. Son's been spotted by Skoda. All it takes is a delirious spray to cause a little bit of panic onto the guys from Y Esports. numbers as well to go band for band with Chaos Syndicate is 3 apiece there, but can they hold on? Why is me also into the open space? He has been tagged up a little bit there. His position is compromised. Nothing but trouble have them in the sideline as well. Over to that eastern side, they might be able to capitalize if they can make something happen and seize that position for themselves. Is trying to make sure they maximize their angles. Why? But 2 players alive, only 2 left. Chaos Syndicate, they've got the numbers. But nothing but trouble, giving slightly 2% more to win the game. Seeing as they have a much wider angle of the zone to work out with. Skoda has to be very careful. Not careful enough, Sun. Ooh, Sun. Dialed him in with a shooter straight to the helmet and drops him all the way through. Chaos Syndicate now under trouble, under siege. Can they forward? Can they go and pick their fallen teammate Abdul, trying to get a high ground position here to get in on the action as well? Seeing as they've only got 4 eliminations, Playzone is about to advance as well, and Repertoire. But now the trade-off is good. Why always means making a dash for it and to that little position, playing over a little bit more central for them, as Son is too far away to cause any trouble for Chaos Syndicate from that angle. Looks like he will be getting his teammate picked up, but why always be picked as well? And now he will be taking a hit as well. He will be getting flushed too, and that is the difference between Chaos Syndicate. They thrive in chaos. They love the taste of chaos, and now they capitalize with that position that Y Esports have given them an inch. They will take a mile, and some will know what it feels like as they will be baptized with the M4. Back into the lobby they go. Skoda, who got dropped away earlier on, did not stop. He will not stop. Abdul is up to him now, and the play zone shifts away from nothing but trouble. They have to now be advanced and push up over to the high ground, over to the hillside. Peter and the rest of the guys from Chaos Syndicate are waiting on them. They're to advance further. They're taking amount of space in the zone. Trouble have not made a play, not even in the slightest. They do not have the play zone for themselves. Chaos Syndicate, the chicken dinner is only lingering, is only a meter away. They have got a 51% chance. It is a half chance to win this game. Playzone is already hard on the move here. All about to do. They're in open space. They're in open waters. They will be spotted the moment they decide to make for it. Abdul making a play. You can see them advancing a little bit towards the southern side. Skoda plays on the right. He's got an angle and he's got a position here. It works perfectly. Gets the first spray, and he will get the second. Bandit might be going on. Abdul follows suit, and that will be it. Surely no pickups this time around. No dial-ins. No chance. No rocket plays. Skoda is spotted in, but he dials him one back from inside the blue zone. Done for Chaos Syndicate. They played it to perfection. They got the job and they wrapped it up. Ladies and gentlemen, that is how you do it. Yes, sir. That is how you do it. That is how you lock in. Chaos Syndicate, #1 on the call sheet for a reason. The #1 team in the NPL right now. And that is consistency. Consistency. Do you promise to stay consistent? Introduce me to a vibe you cannot maintain. Chaos Syndicate. You're turning me on. Ladies and gentlemen, 3 games down, 1 more to go. Stay locked in with me. It is the NPL. It is season 9. It is the group stages. It is Miramar up next.
at the 10 and 8E Campus Game Fest right here in Port Harcourt. It's games, music, networking, and non-stop fun. The best part is it's all free. And if you're seeing this, your campus can be next.
Hello everyone, I'm Jindu. I'm the winner of Just Dance game, and I want to use this medium to appreciate Monster Energy Drink and 10NSE.
Hello, welcome to the Campus Game Fest 2026 happening live at University of Ibadan. There's so much activities going on today. Games, fun, and music. Come, let's have fun.
Hi, my name is Nifi. I'm the winner of Free Fire, University of Ibadan Campus Game First 2026. Thank you Monster Energy for sponsoring us. Thank you 10N80. We hope to see you next time. Thank you.
My name is Grace. I'm the winner of Just Dance competition. Thank you 10N80. Thank you Monster.
My name is Olado Chinok. I'm the winner of Street Fighter tournament at the Campus Game Fest, University of Ibadan. Thank you 10N80. Thank you Monster. My name is Olayemi. I'm the winner of the PUBG Mobile at University of Ibadan Campus Game Fest. Thank you 10N80. Thank you Monster.
This is the Nigerian Pro League Grand Final Season 8 by Monster Energy Drink and 10N80.
Speed of the game, so get the people to that bench, comfort is maybe we send them out, we drown in sports. Everybody aware that there's someone who can say, they can get this to work.
This is going to end the final games of the night.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the show. It is the Nigerian Pro nine years of greatness. But who will be the champion this time around? We just saw a big move from kids who are currently at the top of the leaderboard. But will that lead be maintained? Will they maintain maximum efficiency, or will they leave a little bit more to be desired? Well, there's only one way to find out, ladies and gentlemen. So stay locked in with me as we complete the last game of the night. It is Miramar action, and that is what we love to see. Teams with ideas, but no identity crisis, as you well know. It's never been something to document, but it has been something for us to argument. That will give us a little bit of a cue to. It has been very intense so far. And it has worked in our favor. But the playing path this time around cuts in from the west to the east. And the plethora or a plan of how they want to maneuver this zone. But we will see. We will see who wants it more than the next man. Because it looks like Why So Serious are going to be under siege. I think that's Dororo that's taking a little bit of damage, but he hasn't stopped yet. It looks like Picado is where it's at. And Why So Serious going head to head. Is this an evenly balanced fight? Who's going to come out on top here? I would think Why So Serious will come out on top, seeing as they are the team that loves to play in Picado significantly more. We'll see if they have what it takes to keep the game. There is a wandering proposition right now for Andromeda. Can they maneuver their way around Picado and take this spot away from Why So Serious? It's a very interesting question to ask, but it is pretty valid. Now there is where we cause a little bit of trouble. Why So Serious? Not too worried with that stare, leading the lines there, but equally keeping it very steady the way they have been advancing. That is the best way to keep everything under wraps, keep everything under tabs. Still a lot of work to be done, speaking hypothetically, especially in Picado, seeing as the play zone is quite fortunate on their behalf. It has kept things under lock and key either way. There will be more idea, you know, the way they try to lock it in, but it looks like these two teams, they're not up just yet. We want to see how far they can drag this out. They are pretty balanced out. I also don't think the first knock, the opener, is going to cause too much of controversy here, if I'm being honest. I also don't think there's a lot of utilities to go around here as well. But we will see if there's anyone who wants it just a little bit more. See who is going to decide upon themselves. Now, yes, they will take it. You are giving it. Still on the horizon there, but why so serious? Making the first significant play here, securing a vehicle. It doesn't look like they're going to be backing down from this one. You can see them moving as a unit. It's is going to be leading the charge, but take a look at that. And Angelo from Andromeda has been isolated here. That is the danger of having to play this way, but it looks like he has been caught out all by his lonesome. Machine too far out, Reckless with a little bit of cover and protection as an off angle. But it's all a matter of who is going to be tactically secure. Well, Angelo was caught out by Reckless there, and that is the danger. But it is the balance. Dexter has taken a little bit of damage. His position has also been compromised, but he didn't get knocked away. So right now, advantage WS. If Angelo does not get picked up, this is about to go from bad to worse. Andromeda on the siege, Angelo gets flushed. The numbers now swell completely in favor of Why So Serious. They drop, they get the first elimination. And now they know it is Andromeda, the team they're up against. And now they will try to reposition and tactically the upper hand again. It's working out the way they want it. Right now, it is a two-stone. Why so serious? If they can land this one, it might be exactly what they need. Exactly how they feel. Oh, well, Dako bit off more there. He gets knocked away as well. And Ninja will perpetrate some more chaos. Machine has pulled up to his side as well. So he's going to be a little bit of trouble, but no trouble for Ninja as he packs that one in as well. Dakpo knocked away, and system and tactically Andromeda get absolutely dismantled by Why So Serious. You can tell the difference in IQ, the difference in level between these two sides. Madly all by his lonesome. He's got an M249 though. And I'm pretty sure anyone who pops up, he will take them with him. And he gives away that angle, he gives away that position. Reckless only trying to spot it. He has to be very careful though. Can he take the drop? No, he cannot. And Why So Serious come out on top. 4 eliminations clean, no damage taken. And that is how you systematically down another team. You gotta know, you just have to know how to break teams down. And Why So Serious have given us a masterclass of how to do it, of where to do it, of when to do it. That's what we love to see. Teams doing exactly that. Because breaking teams down has never been easy. It's never been an easy task. There's always been more than meets the eye. And we've seen that again. Team Code had a little bit of a rougher start previous game. Still finished strongly against Vanguard, but at what cost? It cost them a lot. I can tell you that. It cost them a whole lot. It cost them a pretty penny in that game. You know, and that first engagement you get, it takes a toll on you. If you're not, if you don't go through it unscathed, it will take a toll on you. That is just the truth. That is the absolute truth there. And that is where things have to be balanced. You have to make adjustments. You have to make sure the adjustments pay dividends But it has been quite prolific the way they have managed to play around the zone. You can see Los Leones very much in the crux of things. Chimacera being huddled in by Nova. Not everyone is worried about that position. You can see the guys from Y Esports with a deep rotation from the south side. Fear as well. A whole lot of teams quite southern. A whole lot of commotion coming into this phase of the zone. It is going to be very interesting though. Why so serious? With a very, very good rotational pattern, might run into Unsullied Army in that northern side of Los Leones. But it's still too early to call it. Angels of Death as well. Same, they might be running into Fear also in that southern position. It's so interesting how most of these teams are having similar ideas and similar rotational patterns. Not having to give away too much, but also not having to give away too little. It's all about sticking to the script, sticking to the plan. Lining up from Chaos Syndicate. Miramar is always going to be an interesting map because some certain teams have an affinity for this map. They have a serious affinity, right? And this is the map they love to This is the map they love to participate in. They've shown this before. They've shown this time and time again. But now, can they be consistent with it? Can they show that, yep, we love this map? But Chaos Syndicate now, they will be running into Fear. And you have nothing to fear but Fear itself. And the opener is there. Enjoy. Not going to enjoy that Molotov as he burns him alive. And Tayo is going to be knocked away with the same sequence as well, following suit. Fear under siege here. They lose yet another, and they will be getting copped out. And Awaken and Just King, the last two left. Just King, I'm not sure they're aware of him. I'm pretty sure they do. He tries to get the first knock, but no dice for him. Just King goes down courtesy of Nova. And that will be Chaos Syndicate. My word. They are a force to be reckoned with. Someone needs to tell me who is in the roster for Chaos Syndicate. Someone just needs to tell me, chat. Who is in the roster for Chaos Syndicate? I need to know. I need to know. Who is in the roster for Chaos Syndicate? Points. I just gotta know. Who is playing for that team, man? Who is cooking there? That's they're not liking how he found that out. He's gonna be knocked to the side there by Unsullied Army. The Solid Army probably gonna have to take this one on the chin, seeing the distance they have to cover to get the drop. But gotta back down from this one. He wants it. He wants to give it away, but the smoke's already in vision. And knowing the guys from Why So Serious, they're not gonna give this up. They don't want to pick him up. That is going to put them in a very precarious position. Rizzle also trying to skirmish through. Reckless gets the angle on them as well, but while all this is going on, they are delaying the pickup on Death Stare. And you can tell on Solid Army, they know exactly what they're doing. They're trying to force the sale. They're trying to force them to engage and reduce the time frame and not allow them to pick up their teammate. But it looks like Rizzo is going to press forward. He knows this. This might be the job. But Kakali, he baits up a little bit too much. He takes a hit. Can Rizzo win the 1v1? This is a crucial moment. And he does win the 1v1. He goes for the clutch and he goes for the close. Unsullied Army. Now they have the upper hand. Smokes in sequence. Smokes inside. And Death Stare goes down. Kakali. What a player he has turned out to be. What a signing he has turned out to be for Unsullied Army. An unfathomable number of chaotic positions found himself in, but he always comes out unscathed. And Vanguard will not be coming out unscathed, as they will be taking damage as well. They'll be getting caught out. And Light, well, no chance for him. Knocked away. He gets the coins knocked out of him. And Vanguard will lose yet another. Chaos Syndicate not backing down. They cause more and more chaos in their wake. But this time around, Sad had to be very bullets sent back his way. It will cause him to reconsider. And the P90 has been spotted in the feed, courtesy Crazy Webs. Now they will be trading off. It looks like why so serious. Now will be setting their sights back onto Unsullied Army. Skoda trying to get a line into the next zone. It's a clean line for them as well. They're not having to split around the edges too much. Unsullied back to full strength. Did get a little bit of a knock earlier on J48, but he has been picked up. 4 eliminations across the board for Unsullied, Chaos, and the guys from K9. K9 has been another team that has been going under the radar. I mean, having some quite decent performances. But Southeast as well. Good shout out to Y Esports. Still a very, very compromising position, but not too compromising enough to deal damage on the 2+1. No guys for him as well. He's going to be taking another hit. T-Bag will not let that one slide. He trade one. And now he decides to blow up his vehicle instead. Can his teammates pull up to the mix? They will not. T for that one bags it up and shuts it down. We're down to 10 teams now. 33 players lurking around the desert map. And T-Bag will go for the pickup. Looking for a line in to Y Esports. Remember, Anonymous also gets caught out. Syndicate have pulled up into the mix as well, and this is not a team you want behind you. They have to reposition. They have to get into a better spot. They can't inside of the dip though. It is hard. They are only playing as 3. It is going to be very difficult to hold the dip against a team like Chaos Syndicate. It requires a whole lot more focus than you would like to have, especially playing as a 3-man. That has never been the problem for a team like Southeast, but do they have the wherewithal to deal with Chaos Syndicate now as they press forward? Nova is trying to get an angle there. Skoda with a grenade in hand. He's about to launch one over the top side and into the smoke. But him, Molotov now from T-Bag just to reduce the distance, but no chance for him either way. As he is exposed, he's taking damage. They've got an angle on him now, and that is the danger with Chaos Syndicate. Once they know where you are, they know the angles they want to take. And now, Army in the sequence, they've gotten caught as well. Play zone over to the south side. They're trying to hold it in, and they're too close out. T-Bag exposed. He gets knocked away, courtesy of Peter. And Chaos Syndicate now have the sideline.